Hello, Education 1030 students. I hope everyone is having a great week. So I can't believe it. Spring semester is ending. So Friday, May the 1st, spring semester ends. I wanted to start out this video with our course calendar, pulling it up so you can see kind of what's going to happen the rest of this week and into finals week next week. So we are at the end of the semester and we do what we call course wrap-up activities. So this is where we're finishing everything out. We're turning in late work. We are finishing up our exploring the field as well as our job readiness module. So really getting everything wrapped up before the course ends. So if you look here, we are in this week now. So by April 30th, you should have already started looking at the post-test and course feedback discussion, as well as finishing up your exploring the field presentations where you have to record yourself. So that is going to be due during finals week. So as you remember, you already took your last exam, so you will not have an actual final during finals week. What you are responsible for is completing your presentation that you recorded and putting it in the discussion board and also submitting your visual aid. So let's go ahead and jump on in so you can kind of see what we're talking about as far as wrapping everything up. So if you go to the job uh, readiness module, you're going to see here, we've been going over this. The job readiness modules where you had to do your portfolio. So you're finishing that up. If you've not done it yet, get with me. All of those pieces have already been completed. So one thing too is if you were looking inside of the course syllabus, there was a section in here that talks about how you can earn what we call a creditly badge. Now, this course specifically helps you earn a badge through this course if you successfully complete what we call the job readiness module. Okay, so to receive the badge, it's a digital badge. It's only awarded to students who actually complete the entire module, right? So I will be sending names, your name, if you complete everything, and and I'll send them your W number, your email address, and what they'll do is they will be sending you an email. Most likely, it's going to be through your senator's email. So you will have to check your email. It will give you instructions on how you claim your badge from the Creditly website. Now, this badge is really useful because it helps employers, right? um, see that you've completed things, right, to help you earn your credentials and what you're capable of. And there's lots of courses now that are really jumping on the bandwagon, so to speak, with these badges. And it's really a great way for you to showcase all the wonderful things you're doing. And you could use this in a variety of places, and it's not limited to just your resume, cover letter. There's a lot of things that you could earn badge with to show your employers what you're doing. So, what I want to kind of walk you through now is the exploring the field. Now, we are finishing this up. You were to record your presentation. So remember, that was one of our big projects aside from the job readiness where you were going to present. So you had to record yourself and your screen because this is an online class. We can't do it in front of our peers. It was to be 3 to 5 minutes in length. There was also a bonus opportunity of earning 10 points if you were to interview someone in the career field. Now, this does have to be submitted. The questions, their answers, their contact information, all of that has to be submitted. I'm going to show you where you can submit that. And that's a chance for you to earn some bonus points on this project. So if you go to Dropbox, you're going to have to scroll all the way toward the bottom. Okay, you're going to see a section that says presentation visual aid. So these are any kind of slides or images or book creator or Canva, whatever you used for your visual aid for exploring the field, you would submit your interview there as well. Now, to turn the actual video recording of exploring the field presentation, it's going to be under discussions. So you'll have to scroll toward the bottom and you're going to see a section that says recording exploring the field presentation for web online courses only. So this is where your presentation will go. So you'll click on it. You'll have to start a new thread. You will put your name, the presentation, and then you'll type in the post box saying, here's my presentation on whatever your career, and then you'll have to upload your video. Now remember, it's helpful for you to put your video in an MP4 format. That way it will be able to successfully be uploaded. If you use a movie file, it's really difficult to get it to be able to submit in there. So just keep that in mind. When you export the video, it needs to be an MP format. Now, I've had some people, they have a YouTube channel or they have made a YouTube channel for specifically education courses, and they will put their YouTube link of their recording. So that's another way to do it as well. And then you will have to hit post once you upload your video. And I am encouraging students, since you do not have a final, go through and watch some of the other classmates' video as well. So that's going to be how you will submit your Exploring the Field presentation. Now, the last thing you're responsible for is what we call those end of the course wrap up activities. This is where you're going to complete course feedback. Now, it has been open for a couple of days. I mean, at least on my end. I don't know when you're watching this, but since April 27th, it's been open. And it's going to remain open until April the 7th. Now, if we're going by the course syllabus calendar, you need to get it done before then. It's helpful, but I do give you that extended date should you need it. But I will not accept them any later than May the 7th. But if you'll look at the course calendar, I mean, some people have been turning them in by the 30th. So the course feedback is a little different than what you did when the college asked you to turn feedback in on me, myself, like the instructors and the course. You are giving me feedback, but it's specific to our class, our textbook, um, telling me what you thought the positive aspects of the course were, what some negative. And if you have a negative or a problem with the course, then try to offer a possible solution how it can be better. And be honest in your feedback because this information is really valuable and it helps us improve our course in the future. You do not have to reply to two other students on this course feedback. This is specifically for me, myself. Students are not going to be reading this, only I am. And then you will also complete your course pretest. Now, this is not opening until May the 1st, which is this Friday. Again, I don't know when you're watching this video, but May the 1st is when it opens. And it will close and by May the 7th. So I would not accept them any later. I would not go back and open it because the course will already be ended by then. This course post test is going to be the same test that you took at the beginning of the semester, your pre-test. And it just helps us measure those course learning outcomes to see the growth from the beginning of the semester to the end, but also lets me see that you are mastering those course outcomes, those student learning objectives. So we test you on that. And it does not take points away from you, it just add points to your overall average. So just make sure you keep that in mind as well. But the latest that will close on May the 7th. So please make sure you have those course wrap up activities done by then. And that's pretty much it. Again, you do not have a final, but you do need to complete your job readiness module, make sure your presentation is submitted to the discussion board, and then complete these activities for wrapping up the course. It has been a pleasure. I really hope that you took a lot out of this course. I hope that you have a wonderful summer, and hopefully, I'll see you around, especially my education majors. But if not, if you see me in the hall, you can say hi. I know it's a little different when we're online, but it has been a pleasure, and I hope to see you around. Take care.